Time now for the Cattle USA Hot Barn Report on this great American radio station. Here's your host, Monty James.
Here we go with the Wednesday edition of the Hot Barn Report on this great American radio station. Thanks to all of our listeners up and down the dial. I was recently at an affiliate booth down in south central Nebraska on the Kansas border and had a bevy of people stop by and thank us for bringing them price discovery here on the HBR. But more so, they thanked us for having guests like rancher and beef activist Karina Jones, U.S. Senators Mike Rounds and Tina Ames, and our heavy push for mandatory country of origin labeling. You may be thinking, I don't like mandatory anything or activism or any of that stuff. Well, here's the dealio. Our push in simple terms is to make consumers aware that just because a roast or burger mix says product of the USA, it don't necessarily mean it's so. Not even. For each pound of beef we exported in 2020, we imported 1.5 pounds. Whoa, wrap your mind around that. We raise the best beef on the planet, and our ranchers and feedlot owners are almost tapped out, yet we import beef from Brazil, Mexico, Canada, even Africa, and this can all be labeled product of the USA. That's simply because the big four packers import it, cut it up here, then inexplicably they are still allowed to fool consumers with the US beef label. Seems unfair, doesn't it? Kind of misleading, isn't it? You're darn tootin'. We here at the HBR hereby issue a challenge, sound like a politician, don't I, to all fast food restaurants. The first fast food chain to use exclusively documented and sourced US beef for their burgers will win the coveted HBR Golden Burger Award. Okay, there isn't such a thing, but we cover a lot of country from Illinois to Montana and from Texas to Canada, and we will make a really big deal about it. That's a promise. Now, personally, I'm rooting for a Culver's or a Runza or some Midwestern-based chain to make the bold first move. With the news of new regional beef processing plants coming to Council Bluffs, Iowa, North Platte, Nebraska, and a plethora of existing ones across the Midwest, this is doable and makes good business sense. Food for thought, pun intended. So next time you're at the fast food counter, ask the person running the register, ask the manager where their beef is from and is it a product of the USA? I guarantee they will go into 5 minutes of ums and ers and I think so. Guarantee they haven't a clue. The big packers have seen to that. Smoke and mirrors, my friends. Big old sales this week at all of our hot barns. Check out details and numbers on our amazing website at hotbarnreport.com, YourAgNetwork.com, or the new Your Ag Network app. Yeah, we got one of those. Monty James for the HBR saying travel safe and keep eating that American beef. Tune in and turn on to true price discovery on the Hot Barn Report on this great American radio station, or hit hotbarnreport.com. It's almost unfair, but we have a direct line to some of the nation's hottest sale barns. Prussia Livestock, Lamoni Livestock, Stockman's Livestock, North Platte Stockyards, Crawford Livestock Market, Lemon Livestock, Bassett Livestock Auction, Moo Bridge Livestock, and Platte Livestock Market. See what's cooking across America's top feedlot and cow-calf states and have a little fun along the way.
I'm your huckleberry.
The Cattle USA Hot Barn Report on this great American radio station.